How to become more successful on YouTube. This is a motivation for small YouTubers. So guys, I know when you start something new, it doesn't matter whether it's a YouTube channel or it's a small business or even starting a whole new journey of self-discovery. In oftentimes it is a lonely journey where you just by yourself. You have nobody supporting you. Maybe you will have one or two people that will support you out of probably obligation because they're a family member or whatever it might be. However, on YouTube, it's always important that you remember not to involve your family members because that's the best way of killing your YouTube channel. Remember, they're obliged to follow you or to subscribe to your channel, but they are not going to watch the content that you'll be creating on the channel. Now, there's this journey as well that you discover as you upload videos on a daily basis or weekly basis or monthly basis where nobody is watching. And I can tell you that can be very, very, very discouraging. Now, I want to talk about some few things that probably are going to motivate you and make you realize that you are not alone. But I don't want this to be about you and other people. I want this to be about you because at the end of the day, you're the one who started a YouTube channel. I know a new idea, when we think of it, it almost sounds crazy. If it's not crazy, it is a bad idea. And then you think to yourself, okay, what must I do? And then you debate with yourself, should I start, shouldn't I start, should I start, shouldn't I start? And suddenly all of that, should I start, not start getting manifested into self-doubt, which sometimes become a justification when now you are looking at your flaws. You're like, oh, I am not beautiful enough, I'm not handsome enough, I'm not light-skinned, or whatever the case might be, and that's how you kind of like fade in the dark and your dream dies. But there is you see, you who started and pressed that record button. You are a different breed of bravery. You were brave and now you have started. Now that you have started, why did you start? Do you know why you started your YouTube channel? Because if you don't understand why you started your YouTube channel, you might as well close it. It's important to know your why you started your YouTube channel. Is it to make money? Is it to document your life? Is it for fun? Why did you do it? Well, in most cases, and with most of us, we started our YouTube channels because we realized that this is another form of income or an extra stream of income. And if it's done right, it will turn into passive income at some point while I am continuing with my 9-to-5, or while I'm continuing being a housewife, or while I'm continuing being a full-time mother, or whatever your circumstances are. At the end of the day, you have your why. The trick here is not to vindicate yourself at the beginning of your journey where you were doubting yourself, where you were questioning yourself, where you were questioning things. Listen, since there is nobody around you and nobody is supporting you on this journey and nobody is watching any of your videos, the best thing that you can do for yourself is to believe in yourself. Once you believe in yourself, there is nothing that is going to stop you. No negative comment is going to discourage you and say, that's it, I'm done. Because you need to utilize these comments as what? As a building block for your YouTube success. If you feel like you are too sensitive towards these negative comments, then you are doing the wrong business, because in this business, you need to have a thick skin. And secondly, YouTube is hard. In fact, YouTube is difficult, and YouTube desires, or it looks for, content creators who are patient, who persevere, who endure, and those that believe that, you know what, at the end of this tunnel, there is going to be light and I will find my pot of gold, meaning YouTube success. I read somewhere that in 2022, YouTube already had over 56 million YouTube channels. What does that mean? It means you and I have competition, because out of that 56 million YouTube channels, many of them are probably doing the very same thing that you are doing with your channel, and therefore meaning you've got competition. By 2024, about 36% of new YouTube channels were added onto YouTube. Now, what are we talking about here? We're probably talking about hundreds of millions of new YouTube channels that were created competed on this platform, meaning your competition and my competition just got a little bit higher. And also, we must understand that YouTube behaves differently and no YouTube channel is the same. You could have the best content with the best equipment and you could be the best presenter, best in everything, but your YouTube channel seems to be going south instead of growing. And somebody else who just does mediocre things on their channels, it's quantitative and there's nothing wow about it, but for some reason, that channel is blowing up. So in some regions, when you start a YouTube channel, people of that region are very supportive of their old and new YouTubers. But the rest of us, we've got to grind. We've got to make sure that that first 10 subscribers, we gain it when we have sweated bullets. In some instances, getting 1,000 subscribers can take you months, if not years. In other instances, getting 4,000 hours of watch time is almost like pulling tooth without anesthetic. All of these things are building blocks for you to, when you look back someday as a successful content creator or YouTuber, you'll be like, whew, I'm glad that I stayed on. Because let me tell you something, out of that 56 million YouTubers plus 36% added by 2024, you will find that 99% of them ended up quitting YouTube for a variety of reasons. There are a variety of reasons why people quit YouTube. Some because once they reach the 4,000 hours of watch time and the 1,000 subscribers, they may have made some mistakes with the YouTube channels and they got rejected for YouTube Partner Program. Or maybe the YouTube channels got deleted because they violated some YouTube policies. It could be a variety of reasons. Now you are still the person that is standing amongst the 56 million YouTube channels. Continue doing it. This will require you commitment, believing in yourself, sacrifice. There are 24 hours in a day. And I always say to some of my clients that sometimes you just need to sacrifice half of that 24 hours towards your YouTube channel. I know you are a wife. I know you may be a husband. I know you may be a parent. I know you may be a partner to somebody. I know you may have a 9-to-5. I know you may have a small business. All of these things do require your attention. But you want YouTube success, right? And I can tell you this, that someday these sacrifices will pay off when you become successful on YouTube, where your family who sacrificed so that you sacrificed to your YouTube channel, they will be very proud of you, because there have been a lot of people, whether it's a woman or a man, who has children, husband, and other responsibilities. And today they have a YouTube channel that brings in literally $1 million a month. You telling me that family is not going to be happy to say, wow, I'm glad that we supported our mom. I'm glad we supported my wife. I'm glad I supported my husband. Yes, you will, because once your channel has built up this momentum, your YouTube channel now becomes not only a business, but also a passive income. You need to look into the future. Don't look at what's happening now where nobody is watching, where you are having small views and thinking, oh my goodness, you are pumping the right content, but people are not watching. Yes, for now, they are not watching. That does not mean that this status quo is going to remain forever and forever. Why? Because YouTube does behave differently towards different channels. Maybe my channel is going to blow up one day without me even realizing that I'm blowing up. Same goes with you. If your YouTube channel is struggling, that does not mean you are going to struggle forever. I know in the meantime, you are struggling, you are frustrated, you are questioning yourself. Why? What's happening? Why not me? And yet other people coming from behind you, they're already far ahead, monetized and making tens of thousands of dollars, others even hundreds of thousands of dollars. It is all your own journey to run, okay? I've said this before, YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint race. And I've also said that no YouTube channel is the same. They are all different. Yes, right now YouTube is on easy mode, and I realize that it's not on easy mode on all YouTube channels. It is on some, that is why they blow up and take off. And some YouTube channels just still grinding to get 10 subscribers, 100 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers. Be patient. And once you are patient, just make sure that your YouTube channel is healthily fed with content on a weekly basis as per your upload frequency. So the other thing that I want you to do, and I'm repeating this one, believe in yourself. You've got to believe in yourself in order to be successful on YouTube. Number two, you need to trust the process that you have begun. Trust yourself, trust the process, trust the sacrifices that you are making, trust in the support of your family, whoever they are. And importantly, you've got to sacrifice that 24 hours. Some YouTubers that are big and successful and making millions of dollars on this platform will tell you that they committed 12 hours of their days just doing YouTube. And today they are reaping the rewards. So continue building your YouTube channel. Don't worry about the numbers. The numbers will discourage you. You just focus on the background, behind the scenes, starting with yourself, being patient, persevering. Yes, the numbers are discouraging because you are committed to your channel. Not for long. Because I am telling you, one day your YouTube channel is going to make you proud. One day your YouTube channel is going to bring you in business. That's what you need to use this platform for. For business, you got to look at your YouTube channel as a business. What do I mean by that? At some point, you will get brand deals. One day you're going to get sponsors. One day you're going to get invited to be an MC in a big corporate. One day you might even get invited to a speaking engagement where they are going to pay you money. Why? Because you will never know who's watching. You will never know the person that is influential in corporation or even in a content creation economy that is watching and probably even subscribe to your channel. And when an opportunity of some sort comes by, you be the person in their mind. And in some other times, how you are going to get out of the funk of your channel not growing might be a big influencer who's probably watching your YouTube content and will be thinking, I like this content, I've been following it, and one day on their own huge platform, they mention your channel. And then all their audience come onto your channel and then start subscribing. Why? Because they see what their favorite YouTuber or content creator was on about. That is why you just need to focus on content. Use this opportunity of your channel struggling to grow, to improve on many things. Improve on yourself, improve on your content, improve on your channel, improve whatever needs to be improved so that when an opportunity like this one from a big content creator shouting you out on their big platform, when their audience come to you, they see exactly why their favorite YouTuber was on about. And then they stay watching, they stay subscribing. So all of these things are opportunities in waiting. You just need to lay the foundation and then build this community that you have, cultivate the community that you have, because amongst the community that you have, you never know who you just cultivated. Could be a CEO or some big brand, and they might want to work with you and pay you tens of thousands of dollars. Like I always say, make sure that your content is consumable, it is satisfying, enjoyable, and engaging. This is how YouTube channels are grown. At the end of the day, all will be worth it. Again, when you look back and you look at all the hardship that you've been through as a content creator on YouTube, it will all suddenly make sense when your YouTube channel begins to blow up to a point where you'll be so confused as to what's happening, why my channel is blowing up, why I'm making tens of thousands of dollars per video or hundreds of thousands of dollars per video. It has happened, it's still happening, and it could be you in the near future. You just need to hold on to that. Hold on to that possibility that one day when I wake up in the morning and I look at my YouTube studio, it's just going to be chaotic. Numbers will just be spiraling out of control with growth. And yeah, you will look back and say, wow, I'm glad that I waited. I'm glad that I sacrificed. I'm glad that I committed. I'm glad that I believed in myself. I'm glad that I did not listen to the criticizers, because there will be people that are going to criticize you, call you all kinds of names, and that can be discouraging, I must say. But you need to grow thick skin, because your success on YouTube depends on it. The thing is, no one knows what tomorrow holds. That is why I keep saying, one morning you might wake up and everything has changed. The trajectory of your YouTube channel shows success, nothing less but more success. All that you have to do is to convince tomorrow that you are confident and you believe that you deserve the YouTube success that you've been working for. And importantly, use your patience as well as your passion as the pillars of strength for your YouTube success. Let me tell you something in closing. Your YouTube channel, one day it will make you proud. It will make everybody around you proud. It will make other people look up to you. Some may even want to be like you. Some will even take leave and start their own YouTube channels because they are watching you just growing and growing and growing and growing and becoming a YouTube millionaire, if not multi-millionaire. There is nothing more motivating when people that know you see you succeed and they too get motivated to become as successful as you are. You need to prepare them for the journey. Like I said, no YouTube channel is the same. Maybe you tell them, hey, just press the record button, and then boom, tomorrow they're same size as yourself. Do not become a gatekeeper. Be a giver, because when you give information, you are opening doors of blessings to you as well. Do not hold everything to yourself. Even when people ask you, you just vague about it. Give them all the details that they need to know, or just send them to my YouTube channel and they watch these sort of videos. And you know what I love about our YouTube channels? When they start growing, they take us to places we never thought in our wildest dreams we would ever be. There are many content creators who will tell you, oh my God, I'm in New York City. I never thought I'll ever be here. Or maybe you find yourself on the Oprah Winfrey Show. Okay, I know there's no Oprah, but you know, something of that nature. Why? Because of your YouTube channel. Again, you will never know who's watching. Let that be your motivator. So it takes believing in what you started. The why is very important, and that is what is going to make you successful on YouTube. Anyways, if this video was of any value to you, please do me a big favor by liking the video, sharing it, leave a comment down below, and also subscribe, because I've got more content like this one. And I'll see you next time with a new video. Goodbye.